What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be looking at the new challenges added to College Football 25 Ultimate Team. Now, I am kind of upset because I didn't finish all of last week's challenges and I couldn't be a higher level, but it is what it is. If you make the most of all of these challenges, you will be a-okay. So we're going to be breaking down the new XP added to College Football Ultimate Team today. Is it worth you guys grinding out? It is also important to note that a lot of these do track in head-to-head or solo season. So Champs, Gauntlet, these are not going to track. You got to get them done in solo season, or some of them are just in head-to-head, like winning games. If you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 10,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate all of you guys' recent support. So let's take a look. Obviously, daily challenges, these load in each and every day. Grind them out, easy XP. The weekly challenges, you got the program weekly, you've got the weekly. Gaining passing yards, obviously you throw for 1,000 passing yards, you got 2,700 XP there. You force 4 fumbles, you'll have 33,000 or 3,300 XP there, so 6,000 XP between those two. Then you got the weekly, in which there's 6,600 XP here. Earn points from 5 PAT attempts, and all you got to do is have 2 Legends Season 2 players in your lineup. 3 Legends Season 2 players in your lineup, obviously, is where you'll get that 1,800. Here, you need 3 college kickoff players in your lineup. And all you got to do is complete passes. Super easy XP. You grind out all of this stuff, guys. You have basically, what, 13,000 XP to add to your collection, which is a ton of XP right now. 13,000 XP. If I would grind those out, I would get all the way to basically level 24, which I'd get an 87 overall. I'd get some coins. I'd get, some other stuff along the way, which is absolutely, I'd get an 87, an 86, just incredible rewards as I do go up the ranks. So that's kind of what I might focus on here in the next little bit, is grinding those easy objectives out. And a lot of what you have to do, guys, is just load in. What I would do, if you can do these in solo seasons, that's where I'd recommend doing these things, because you don't have to really do anything. Maybe completing passes you might want to do in head-to-head, but a lot of this you can just do in solo seasons, forcing fumbles, passing for yards. You pass for yards, combine that with the complete passes, and you will be moving and grooving heading into the next week. And if you do complete all these things, guys, you're going to really level up in a big time way. And obviously, guys, there are a lot of levels this season. A ton of levels. It goes all the way to level 60. So you're going to want to make sure that you do grind as much of these objectives out as possible. Lacey is an absolute stud, so you want to get him as soon as possible as well. So again, for me, XP is about as important as anything else is to grind. I know a lot of people want to grind for coins. A lot of people want to grind for other stuff. But if you do grind XP, your team's going to get better as you do go up the ranks, because you'll get new players to add to your squad, add to your collection. And with that, you will be able to, win more games, all of those specific things. So for me, am I going to grind out some head-to-head? Maybe here in a little bit. I do want to get back to Campus Legend and maybe grind out, work on getting better, stuff like that. But you can do all of those as well as grinding the objectives. And a lot for me is, if I can grind the objectives while playing head-to-head, that's super nice. Now, again, make sure you have legends. Make sure you have college kickoff players in your squad. So, like for me, when I go in here, I'm going to want to make sure, okay, how many new legends cards do I have in my squad? How many college kickoff cards? I do think college kickoff for sure, I'm fine. I have plenty of those cards. But as far as the new legends right now, I've only got, 2 of them in my squad? I guess I got 3 with the backup quarterback Staubach, so I should be fine with that. But just make sure they're tracking. Make sure your lineup meets the threshold to have all of them tracked for you guys. And again, I do believe these replace every week, so you're going to want to make sure you get them done by next week at this time. Otherwise, none of your progress will track, or it'll track, but you won't get the ultimate reward if you're like 3/4 of the way done. It's kind of what happened to me this week. So make sure you do finish these out before next Monday if you are interested in grinding this XP. And if they add this amount of XP every single week, you're going to be just fine when it comes down to the rest of it. Because for me, let's say I play head-to-head. I got 7,500 XP that I get here. If I get some interceptions along the way, 6,000 extra. I got first downs in solo seasons. Obviously, I'm going to have to grind solo seasons, offensive yards. But if I get all of these things done, guys, I'm basically looking at 30,000 extra XP, which, I mean, look, that would put me at level, 28, in which I'd get an 87. I'd get an uncommon player. I'd get some other 86, another 87. You're gonna, I mean, your squad itself is gonna level way up with all of these new cards. So I know a lot of people are like, Ty, I have no money spent. I don't know what to do with my squad. Look, if you grind XP this season, there's so many opportunities for you guys to level up your squad. For me, a prime example would be this Travis Hunter. And I'm not saying like Travis Hunter is the best wide receiver in the game, because I don't think he is. But if you look on the left, he's got good speed. He's a good route runner. He can play for me for a while. And you know, at my slot receiver, can be a perfect wide receiver 3 for quite some time. So I got him BND. I've also got, you know, some other cards BND. You guys can see Rivers. You guys can see Carroll. There are plenty of players that I got that are BND that I'm just going to run for my foreseeable future on this squad. So that's what I would recommend as well for you guys. The more free cards you have, better off you're going to be. And you guys can see even Barron at my strong safety position. I don't necessarily think he's the best strong safety in the game, but for now, he can play, because guess what? He's got decent speed, an 85 overall, and I don't feel like I need to replace him right now. So definitely important to add some free cards in your squad, as well as some other cards to hopefully help you guys out. As far as the market, guys, market's going to be crazy expensive. This college kickoff, these Legends cards are, you know, especially when you're talking about the cheap cards, they're not going to be that cheap because of these agendas. These cards are going to be ridiculously expensive. So, for me personally, if you do have any of these 86 overalls, I'll just talk about the Once Upon a Time set. These cards might slowly creep up in price, just because a lot of people might be buying these cards to use them today to grind out some of these agendas. I don't think, you know, having these cards can hurt you at all, because I like Warren Sapp. Right now, 79,000 coins. I bet his price continues to go up. Same thing for Julius Peppers. I said it when I bought these cards. I think these cards are better than people realize, and I think their prices are going to stay relatively high. So that's kind of my opinion on things. What would I recommend for you guys? Well, try to pick up some cheap college kickoff cards, whatever you guys can do to grind these things out. Legends card, Once Upon a Time, college kickoff cards. Add these cards to your squad, grind some easy XP. With that, you're gonna get coins. You're gonna you know, level up. You're gonna add some good, really solid free cards to your specific squad. Some cards I might recommend. You just get the cheapest cards for the most part. But if you are looking for some guys to have success, like I really do like Cypress. I think he's really solid. A right end like Hall, I really like him as well. So just a couple of guys that I personally am a fan of. That's gonna wrap it up for my video breaking down all of the new XP. Definitely prioritize this before nearly anything else in college football Ultimate Team 25 today. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.